Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined by Teddy Covers. Teddy and I are going to talk. We're down here at the Westgate. We're going to talk
we're not
NFL.
in the studio today.
I know, it's so crazy. All right, NFL season win totals. But first, Teddy, NFL season win report: 87, 35, and 3. You were 71% on your season win total tickets since 2001. 5-0 last year. I went 2-1 last year. I'm still mad at the Broncos for that. All right, 26, 8-2 last 7 years. 13-2 with your 5% big tickets. So those big tickets are absolutely money. Now this is available only at sportsmemo.com. $199. Head over there. All right, Teddy. The Westgate puts out this really cool sheet with a lot of numbers on it. Let's start
with this.
Oh.
Let's start with the SuperBook's odds to win the Super Bowl and NFC and AFC championships. These, every one of them, is a bad bet. One team is going to win, every other team is going to lose. The Westgate's going to take out plenty of juice off whatever wager you make. And I know it looks good on Twitter. Oh, I got a 40-1. Oh, I got an 80-1. You know, we've seen people make their whole careers off tweeting out, tickets.
Long shot tickets.
Long shot tickets. That's not the way that I attack the NFL, and I encourage you. You showed the track record. Look, I mean, it's 71% lifetime. I've been doing this for 20 years. This is a report that I take the most seriously of anything that I do. I spent all summer working on it, and that are these numbers, the season win total numbers. These are worth something. Why? Because you can only make yes or no, over or under. There's no funny business. There's no extra house takeout. You have your standard juice, and every team's either going to win, lose, or push. Whereas your big ones,
Yeah, there's 31 losers on that sheet.
Yeah, exactly. There's going to be, a lot more losers, whereas there's going to be 32 winners on this sheet, or at least pushes, as well as the 32 losers.
All right, Teddy, let's get started. We're
going
to run down this whole card.
Do you want to do that, or you want to talk about? I thought we were going to talk about the process.
Okay, let's talk about your process. I just want winners. You guys,
exactly.
Let's be honest. Last year was a good year. Following Teddy, I want to do the same. Okay, let's talk about your process.
Well, sure. I mean, last year went 5-0. The long-term track record is good, but I mean, the last 7 years is 26-8. I mean, it's not something that's like I compiled this great record and now it's garbage. It's good, and as you mentioned, the big tickets are 13-2 just about every year, with a couple of exceptions. The big tickets have cash, and the process is real simple. I start with last year. Isn't that boring? I go back and so you're going to see strength of schedule.
Right.
So I do a ton with strength of schedule.
I think strength of schedule is very important, especially with some of those bad teams that now have one of the easiest schedules in the division.
Well, let's slow down. Okay?
Oh.
We want to start with last year's numbers, because I want to. My very first process is I go through every single game that was played last year and make and use a powering number for that team on that given week.
Okay.
And then I assess what strength of schedule. So you're going to see teams that look good and teams that look bad. But I'm getting, hey, guess what? Was this the week that Matt Ryan didn't play for Atlanta? And you got the easy week. At the end of the year, you don't notice that stuff. Throughout the course of the season, it really matters. So I want an accurate number from last year.
Right.
That's the starting point. Then you look at this year's schedule. And please, for the love of God, don't look at the mainstream numbers, because the mainstream numbers are all going to be based on last year's records, which themselves are flawed. Okay? Look at numbers based on this year's season win totals. I adjust all my numbers. I factor in the juice. 50 cents is worth approximately half a win. You see people that, I factored in, you based on this year's win total, but they don't even factor in the juice, which is huge.
Well, and especially with some of these, instead of moving the numbers, the books are just adding juice. They're adding 10 cents, they're adding 20 cents.
Sure.
You might be laying minus 160 to bet the Brown season win total over. And as you mentioned, as it goes up, that you're paying a premium at a certain point in time.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, it starts with last year's schedule and this year's schedule, and then we get into personnel. Okay, I'm very interested in free agency. What holes did they fill? I'm less interested in the draft.
Okay.
All right. Lots of pundits are going to go crazy on the draft. You find me one accurate draft prediction. I swear to God. Dude, I went back and looked at the Saints. Remember the Saints that 2 years ago had the draft and they had 4 Pro Bowlers in the draft? And I saw them C-, C+, B-. No, I mean, none of them, the draft grades post-draft are nonsense. And to be able to say, I know these guys are going to come in and have an impact, it doesn't work that way. But I want to know, what are the holes and were they filled? And then we look at depth, because depth is the one factor people don't consider. I spend very little time with skill position talent. I'm interested in offensive and defensive lines and depth. What teams can handle injuries, because every team's going to get injured, and what teams by the middle of October they're going to be decimated. And that's what I do. That's the process, Kel. So we can go through all of these. How much time we got? I'll fire out.
Well, we don't have enough time, so I'm gonna go through the important ones. The ones that really stick out to me. Denver Broncos, 7.
Lean under, but
okay.
When you take away a bad head coach,
that's exactly
cost
right.
them games.
That was the one loser I had last year, and that's why I wanted to ask you, because Vance Joseph cost that team 3 wins. I would have cashed that over ticket.
That being said, I don't like anything Denver did this offseason.
Very good point. All right, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Insert Bruce Arians. Good coach, not such a good team. Thoughts on Tampa Bay?
First lean, Tampa would be over. I probably don't play.
Okay, all right, then we've got a few seconds left. Teddy, give me a few that you do like.
No, I want to go through them all because I can't give them all out here. But, I mean, Arizona pass, Atlanta lean over, Baltimore lean under, Buffalo pass, Carolina lean over, Chicago lean under, Bengals lean under, Browns. The Browns are going to be good.
Not nine wins, good.
The Browns are the best team in that division.
Oh, no way.
Period. Go grade out their personnel, grade out their grades from last year, look at their schedule this year. This, wise guys don't believe in Cleveland crap. We liked them 2 years ago when they sucked, and now that they're good, we're not going to bet them? That's stupid. Browns are actually really good on paper.
Well,
I can only bet them over.
Marco D'Angelo's going to be really mad at that one, and we are out of time.
Oh, Dallas lean under. Wait, Detroit lean. Trust me, I got leans on all
you guys,
of them.
great stuff from Teddy. Head over to sportsmemo.com and get his NFL season win report.